Hi, Professor Myers. I'm Nautica Poole, and for our Reliable Sources paper, I did mine on the gender wage gap because there is a huge issue in today's society that has been going on since, we fought the women's suffrage, and then since, the Equal Pays Act was put out in 1964. And that is, equal pay in the workplace between men and women. It is still an issue we're experiencing today. And I wanted to learn a little bit more about that. So I have my laptop in front of me. That's what I'm looking at, so I can give you, an insight of what the article I used was. So I went to went on to Google and found a website called Business Insider, which is a financial and business news website that gives information to the public related to those areas. So, after putting it through the website that you had given us within our assignment, I found that it was reliable, but it had also had some issues in the past. I didn't really talk about that in my paper. However, I did want to bring it to your attention while I'm telling you about it. I felt that the article was extremely interesting. It gave seven different graphs that went into detail on the differences between men and women and that pay gap itself, as well as going into factors such as like race, location, age, states, like all of those different factors that can really play into the difference that men and women experience when getting paid. And specifically, women experiencing that disparity and getting paid a lot less. And the author's thesis essentially was just to kind of prove the unequal wages between men and women in the workplace by showing these statistics to back it up. So they gave the 7 different graphs that clearly expressed that after reading it. And not even just that. It showed more into detail, at every single, all of the 7 that they put in there, there was links to each of those that you could go to that exact website where they received that source to even create their own article, which I found to be extremely beneficial because I was able to test the reliability of just like looking at it that way myself. And they also included extra links for further information, which I also thought was actually really nice. And a lot of the resources that they used was from the U.S. Census Bureau and the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, which is extremely credible. Well, at least I know that they're credible because of the, past research I've done with those. And then there were a lot of other sources that were used that were kind of more of like, supporting research and supporting information that kind of helped build the central idea that they really wanted to put out there, was that men are making more money than women, and for, advantages purposes. Like one of the clear examples out of the 7 that I talked about in the paper was that men with children are paid more and they receive more benefits than women with children, which to me is absolutely crazy, but it's something, that men are looked at. If you're a single dad, you must have so much, so much on your plate, and that you're such a good person for doing that. But single moms don't get the same credibility. They're not looked at the same way because it's normal to us. It's something that we see all the time. And I think that this, their article really represented that. So essentially, I think the main point of it was to kind of express that wage gap between the genders by providing reliable statistics behind each. And then it also went into detail on the other factors that can, play into effect, such as being a minority, or, having a child, or, living in another state, or, whatever the circumstances are. And they use those government and federal websites to really enhance their reliability, and then providing information to the, the readers and the audience, such as myself and you, to, get a clear example of that. So I thought it was really beneficial. I really liked it. I hope you liked the paper. I'm not going to lie to you. It was pretty hard for me to write. I just got off work, so, it's that type of thing. But thank you. Let me know if you have any questions, please.